I'm Billiam, and we are the Digi-Dudes! And we have a really fun episode for you guys. We got some cool things here I want to show off and talk about. So, let's run an intro! So we recently got some really fun and cool Digimon things here that I wanted to show off with you guys. David, you want to show off and just do a nice fun toy review because we haven't done like a real toy review in a really long time. We reviewed lots of virtual pets, Digivices, and Vital bracelets recently, but we haven't done any toys recently. So I got this Digimon Adventure
Taichi and Agumon.
Taichi and Agumon.
And we got some drinks.
Statue here. And we got some Digimon drinks.
They're both tea.
David's absolutely right. They're both teas. So let's just take a close look at the teas first. We've got a Agumon here, a brown sugar milk tea. And then Dude has the
Patamon original milk tea.
Yes.
Which we are both going to try each of them.
I like the can design on these. These are actually pretty cool. I didn't notice originally that it has his crest here behind Patamon. Does Agumon? No. Agumon does not have his crest back there. But overall, the can designs are pretty cool. And officially sponsored by Toei and Digimon.
And almost the only reason that we actually bought them is so if they're gross, it can be funny.
Well, I bought them because I thought the cans are cool, really, is what we bought them for. And we figured it'd be fun to try them here. Normally, Daddy doesn't allow any drinks or food in the Digi-Den, but we're going to make an exception for this, and we've got a bonus thing for us to try.
Kusuna's finger.
We've got a Kusuna finger. This is actually a gummy, but if you guys are a Jujutsu Kaisen fan, I'm a big Jujutsu Kaisen fan, you know what this is, and we're going to eat his finger, and maybe we'll get a demon powers.
Yeah, cool.
Before we dive into our goodies here, talk about our statue, let's do this week's sticker. And Dude picked this really cool Jesmon sticker we have. Looks really awesome, right, Dude?
We will win the war!
Alright.
Against the angels and the demons.
So we're going to drop Jesmon right here, actually. Boom. Jesmon. Okay.
I'm going to drink the tea right now.
So, I was just about to say, what do you want to do first, Dude? Do you want to try the teas?
Tea.
Which one do you want? You want Agumon or Patamon?
I'll do Patamon.
We'll start with Patamon, because Patamon is the original flavor. It's just the plain milk tea flavor. Alright.
So you try it?
I'll try it first. You know what? You try it first since you picked the Patamon this time. Which one we're going to try? Can you drink with the mask on?
Not so bad.
Really? Alright, so now Daddy's going to try. Okay, I've had much worse. I've had much worse than this.
Yeah, it's definitely not the worst of the worst.
I agree.
It's like the worst of the best.
I don't know if that's the quite way I would describe it, but it's clearly a novelty drink here. But it's not bad. It's not bad for a novelty drink. Now, I've had much worse. I've recently tried a JoJo energy drink, Stand Power, which was pretty bad. Alright, that was just flat out gross. But let's try
Agumon now.
Let's try Agumon, the brown sugar one. Alright, this time I'll try it first. I prefer the Patamon, the plain one, myself. It does taste like brown sugar, yes. But I don't think it does any justice.
I'd say like it's 1% better than Patamon.
So you think Agumon is a little bit better than Patamon?
Yeah.
And I think the Patamon one's a little better than the
They have a very
Agumon one.
similar taste, but brown sugar just made it taste better in my tastes.
If you guys have seen these, let us know in the comments there of which one you like if you've tried them. Did you guys go Team Agumon like me? Oh, other way around. Are you Team Agumon like Digi-Dude or Team Patamon like me?
This is really good.
Out there. All right. So, now let's get really into what we're here for, the figure. Now, this is a really cool, let's see, actually, I'm going to have to adjust our camera here to fit the big box.
It's a big box.
It is a big box.
It's seen bigger, though.
It is. It's just a bit big for the camera here. Here, I'm just going to pick it up. There we go. We're just going to pick it up. Easiest way to solve the problem, guys. Alright, so, get a full look at the box here. The box has some nice artwork, I'll admit it. It's got some cool design to it. It's a Banpresto product. I really like their stuff. I have a bunch of their figures all around me. Nice close-up of Taichi here. And then on the back, it's got the crest. Adventures here, Taichi Agumon. Going on there. It's not so bad. Nice close-up of Agumon. I'm not a huge fan of that seam there in his mouth. But we'll talk about that when we look at the actual
Maybe
figure
his mouth
here.
like opens and closes.
It doesn't.
Oh, that would be really cool if it did, though.
Okay, so we'll put the camera back down. Alright, so now let's take a close-up look at our figure here.
It kind of looks like... On camera, it kind of looks like Taichi's like looking down on the
Adjust us again. Here.
Guys, in real life, it doesn't really look like he's like facing down the ground, but I gotta admit it.
He's like a running pose. He is kind of looking downward, but at the same time, like if you have it displayed up on a shelf, it's better there. But it's really, overall, the details are good. The paint job is nice. It's got a lot of different tones and colors within it, so like everything kind of pops well on it. Again, I'm not a fan of this seam here. I think they could have sculpted the head better and made it one piece or something, so you don't have that hard seam going down the side of Agumon's face. To build this one, it was insanely simple. It came with 2 brackets, Agumon and the base, and then you just put the the brackets into them, they go into the base, and then Taichi's foot pegs into the bottom here.
And Agumon's bottom connects to that, connecting to the stand.
Because Agumon is in a nice jumping pose here. I like the base. The base is cool. It's like they're on a nice little pathway going here. It's got a little bit of rocks to the background. It gives it something fun for it to be on, instead of just a standard, like, round black base like a lot of my figures have. And stuff.
You know, they just had a huge battle. They had to blow up a mountain, and they're like, we didn't do this.
Yeah, it could be. To me, it just looks like they're just kind of running and having fun together. But I can see what you're saying, Digi-Dude. I think it's a cool figure, honestly. It's a nice display piece. Like I said about it having just a round base, like, here's another one I have. Instead of just having, like, this big round base here and then being suspended, it's got something special to it, this one. I think it's a lot cooler than a lot of them that I have that, again, just have round bases to them. Almost all of them. I do have some cool ones that have some kind of special ones. But this is really nice. There is a Kari and Tailmon one.
What, there is?
Yeah, there's...
Well, that's cool.
There's also one for them, too, that I didn't get this time.
That makes sense since, like, she is his sister.
Yeah. But I think this is going to look really cool here. I'm really happy with this. Again, The paint job on it is better than I expected from looking at the box. You can see here on Agumon, he's got multiple tones of orange going on here. Even in the toenails and the fingernails, it's not straight white or anything. There's different types of gray highlights happening there. There's a lot of good details here in Taichi's shoes.
Imagine if, like, the person who painted this is watching us right now and is like, oh, thanks for so much of the kind compliments.
That'd be awesome. Even Taichi's hair, the hair itself doesn't have a lot of different variations of tones and stuff in it, but it does have them. The pants, you could really see some good details, again, in the paint job and the shirt. But again, just little shadowings and things like that. They just make it better than a flat color. There's a very classic Taichi Agumon type of pose going on here. I do like that. That's really cool. Overall, I think it's a great piece. If you guys are a collector or just a Digimon enthusiast, where you guys really like Digimon, especially if you guys really like the original animes and the characters there, this is a good piece. It's a fun piece. What is it, Debbie Dude?
I'm just gonna ask, are we don't like both have a half of the Kusuna's finger?
We're gonna try it at some point here, Debbie Dude. But
Okay.
it was, how much was it? Does it say on the box here?
50 something. Oh yeah, it was like $50.
Debbie Dude's right. It was $50. For $50, it is a little bit on the pricier side, because some of these other ones other figures I bought in the past, you get some more for the price, but detail-wise, it kind of balances out. And with this base that it has on it, like, I think it's worth the price then. Maybe a little bit less would have been cool, but again, $50 for it, not a bad price.
49 or 48, maybe?
I was going to say maybe $40. If it was $40, I'd say, hands down, great buy. But at $50, I'm like, if you guys got the extra money, go for it if you want it. But it's not one that you have to have for your collection. Unless Taichi and Agumon are your favorite characters, Digimon Adventures, your favorite series and all that, then I understand, go for it, guys. Digimon Adventure-wise, I probably would have liked to have a different character if I were to pick out of all the original 8 Digidest in there. I probably would have gone with a Sora and Piyomon myself. You're Matt and Gabumon?
Yeah.
You would have gone... That would have been cool. I would like to see Matt and Gabumon. I would like to see them all. But DVD would have gone for Matt and Gabumon. I probably would have gone with Sora and Piyomon. They're actually my favorite team on the original Digimon Adventure.
Matt and Gabumon.
Yours, Matt and Gabumon. I like Tentomon a lot. I'm not a huge Izzy fan. I've got no problems with Izzy, but he's not my favorite of the original characters. But Tentomon, on the other hand, is one of my favorite of the original Digimon.
So you'd rather just have a giant Tentomon sculpture?
That would be sick. That would be so sick. If I had a life-size Tentomon, oh my god, I'd lose my mind. I actually have a small Tentomon collection over here of my little Tentomon figures going. I like Tentomon. I think he's a cool Digimon. I like bug and plant type Digimon. I think they're really fun. Devi Dude is not a fan of the bug Digimon or really the plant Digimon, right, bud?
Yeah.
Overall, I'd probably give this figure like 8 out of 10. I'd solidly say this is 8 out of 10 for value, appearance, size, all the ways around. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. What would you say, Devi Dude?
For appearance, I'd give it a 10.
You're going to break it down into different categories?
Yes.
Alright, so for appearance alone, you're on a 10.
Yes.
Alright, now what about for size? Size versus value. So, we paid $50 for this. Does this feel size-wise like a $50 figure?
It would make a little bit more sense for it to be a 40.
So you're saying for the value, you would have liked to have been bigger?
Yes.
Alright, fair enough. I'm going to put out the argument, though, that yes, for the value, it could be bigger, but you are getting 2 figures, really, on here.
Oh, yeah.
Because, for example, okay, take my Bond, for example. Bon is almost the same size as Taichi.
But still,
my Bon was $25.
and he's like, he is supposed to be an adult, so it makes sense that he's a little bit taller.
Yeah, but size-wise, Bon was $25, and we're going to be comparing it to just the Taichi, like if it came to here. Would I say that this could easily be $30 on its own if it was just Taichi? Like, cut this thing in half and put them each $30? Yeah, I probably would have bought it. Just Taichi, that size, with the base like that, I think for $30 would be good. So, for $50, again, I think it could have been a little bit bigger, but at the same size, it's not bad. Like, I don't think it's a bad value for it. And I have other figures, too, that were... But at the same time, let's take my Jujutsu Kaisen figure over here. This thing is pretty freaking big. This was $40, $10 less than this one.
Wow.
But again, it just has a plain black base with just this black pole going up it, while this one has a really nice designed base to it. And I think now is a good segue, since we already showed and talked about Jujutsu Kaisen. Let's eat a finger. Alright, Devi dude. Are you ready for this?
Yes. You take the first bite.
You're scared. You're scared. Are you scared just because you think it's going to taste bad, or because it also straight up looks gross?
It straight up looks so dang gross.
It does, doesn't it? It's supposed to for the anime, but
you eat the fingernail.
I think it's going to be bad. I think it's going to taste horrible, guys.
Okay, take the fingernail. I don't want to eat the fingernail.
It's so tough.
Boo!
Oh my god.
What?
It's so tough. It is so hard to eat. And it's getting stuck in my teeth. It's so bad. It's so bad. It tastes like cherry cough medicine. Oh god.
Weird, I actually kind of like it.
It is weird that you like it. You're also doing a much smaller bite than me. I took a giant bite for no reason. Oh.
I did tell you to eat the fingernail. I did tell you to eat the fingernail.
The fingernail itself wasn't even that bad. Fingernail itself didn't really taste like much of anything. It's the red gummy part that tastes like cherry cough medicine. And you were just going ham on it. More power to you. Alright, guys. If you enjoy what we do here, if you enjoy our content, if you love Digimon as much as we do, make sure you Giga Blast that like button.
Touch a really comment down below.
It helps us out a ton. Thank you so much to everybody who watches, likes, comments, subscribes. You're all amazing dudes. Speaking of amazing dudes, oh god, check out these amazing dudes over here. Our Patreon supporters. You guys are absolutely awesome. Without the support of you guys, channel wouldn't be able to continue to grow like it has. If you want to help support the channel, go check out that link down in the description there. On patreon.com, the Digi-Dudes. Go check it out, guys. Help support the channel there. And, God.
I feel so gross for eating this, but it's so delicious.
Apparently, Devi Dude's got a taste for demon finger now. Got a taste for demon meat. Alright, guys. As always, from me, my family, to you. Have a Digitastic day!
Peace out.